if you, like I said, if you coming from within, if it's pure, true passion, whatever you doing, it'll never die.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl Symone Titania Major, and you are back for another episode of the NDC.
So yeah, it's all day.
We have one of Miami's greatest rappers at the NDC, and his name is Sincere. Sincere, what's up? How you doing?
Ain't nothing, just chilling. How you doing?
When did you fall in love with music? I've
been in love with music since I could remember, since a kid. I love music.
Really?
It's my passion. It's especially in the 90s. That's the golden era, you know? We had the greatest in them eras, so.
Did you find that growing up in Miami kind of influenced your style of music, your style of rap?
Of course, I liked the Miami rap. I liked it like Trick, JT, you know. I love JT but I had to you had to live this life. You had to live this Miami life to really understand what Trick and JT was talking about. You know what I mean? So that's what, when I got older, I doubled back. Right. And then we had Ross. You know, Ross came. Now growing up, Ross was here, so I got to watch Ross.
Yeah.
You know, and he was a help, especially with me towards music. Just how he conducted himself, you know.
Now you say that Tupac is one of your biggest influences.
Yeah.
Is it because you were able to connect with the story that he was telling, or was it that you liked the music or the production of the sound?
It was like, all right, as a kid, of course it was how it sounded, who he was, that imagery, you know what I'm saying? And it ain't even about the tough guy stuff. It's about the pioneer he was, the person that he is to me. The world see him as but slightly, you know what I mean? They see him as thug, which in the whole world got that meaning misconstrued. You get what I'm saying? Because just like he said, a thug is a survivor. So that's stuck in my mind as a kid. Like, I gotta survive. So it became like more on a personal level as I started to realize the similarities. Just the situation with him and his parents, I got that same background. So it's like, it was just more and more things, the way he thought, the things I wanted to say out my mind, but I was too young to really construct it and say it. He was saying it for me.
Right,
and that's what glued me to him. Like,
yeah. And I can definitely hear some of that influence in your music now, because for me, Tupac was always a voice for women in our community.
Of course.
And when I hear your music, you're always empowering us as well.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Definitely.
And so I appreciate that, and I see that.
Thank you.
And I wanted to know if you had a specific process when you were creating. Do you typically write and create by yourself, or do you write with your producer in the room? Do you have to hear the music first and then write? What is that process like for you?
Man, my process is kind of outrageous. I got like all types. I actually do everything that you just named.
Really?
Yeah, like, depends on the vibe. I may be by myself in the bathroom, or I may be in my car, or I may be with my producer, or it just I might be with my friends, my homeboys, my girl, you know, my family, somebody. It's just, what I like the best, I like quietness.
Right.
When I create, I really do. That's why I put myself in like a bathroom. I could tune everything out, or in the car.
Yeah.
I could tune everything out. But other than that, if you ain't like constructing on the mind level I'm in with music,
right,
I really can't create around you.
Now, this is the NDC, so I like to ask real questions.
Okay.
What would you say is your strongest point as an artist? Like, is it in your writing? Is it in your delivery? Storytelling?
That's a deep question, because I haven't really thought about it. Like, I try to perfect in every part. Like, I try to be the best writer.
Well, what do you feel more comfortable in?
I'm comfortable with all of them. Like, I can't really see it because
like that.
I like to deliver, I like to write, I like to think, I like the process of, like,
for sure.
I could look at that dough and think of something to, you know, come off with it. Just I just love the artistry of making my past, taking my mindset and creating something beautiful with it.
I want to know if you feel it's the responsibility of an artist to talk about things that are going on in today's time. Like, do you talk about Black Lives Matter? Do you talk about the pandemic? Do you talk about social injustices? Do you talk about systemic racism in your music? Do you think it's a responsibility for artists to do that?
Yeah, all right. I ain't gonna say it's their responsibility. It's like, it's on you, like, as a person, as a human being. Like, when you woke up, you know that you done seen racist act and present, but when you get in a hype, you turn a naked eye. When the public seen it, like, it's crazy. How could you even, like, a lot of people who, like, in this game, they like to turn, cause they want their money to keep coming in. They want their flow to keep coming in. But if you pure-hearted, that it'll never die. If you being genuine, it'll never die. Whatever you doing, if you, like I said, if you coming from within, if it's pure, true passion, whatever you doing, it'll never die. So you ain't got to worry about nobody trying to blackball you or trying to put you in a space where you can't create what you want to create or say what you want to say.
Right.
You limiting yourself. You limiting yourself. Like, you can't. Ain't no limits. Nobody. Ain't no limits. Ain't no limits for
Absolutely.
real. You can find me on IG under Sinwell25. You can find me on Facebook under Nathaniel Williams. I got a lot of projects. You know, we just dropped the movie on Amazon Prime, Lotus. Go get it. Shout out to the whole camp, Dream Lotus. Shout out Work Grind Hustle. We just moving, man. I got this new track that I think the world gonna love. They gonna love. So it's called YWN. Y'all be on the lookout for that. It's coming. Bye.
I am Symone Titania Major, and you were watching the NDC. Please check out my website at SymoneTitania.com. Shout outs to Context of a Generation for producing the NDC. Y'all check out Sincere's music. It's dope. Y'all stay safe, be blessed, and put your mask up. Love it. Deuce. So that was the NDC. If you like what you saw and you want to be a partner, or if you want to collaborate with us, even if you're an artist and you want to submit your work, check out our website, contextofageneration.org, or go ahead and submit an email to us at submit@contextofageneration.org. And for all the artists, make sure you put your name, your social media handles, and attach some of your work as well. And for those who are interested in being a partner or collaborating, please email us and we would love to reach back out. Peace. That was the NDC. Thank you.